Maharaba! Welcome to the state of Qatar, where the sun is always shining and the hospitality is as warm as the desert sand. I'm your trusty guide through this mesmerizing Middle Eastern gem, and I'm excited to take you on a journey you won't forget. From the dazzling skyline of Doha to the ancient Souq Waqif, we'll be exploring all the treasures that make Qatar a true wonder of the Arabian Peninsula. And if you're lucky, you might even get to ride a camel or two. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to soak up the sights, sounds, and smells of Qatar. Oh, and if you thought you knew your way around a shawarma before, just wait until you try one here. Don't worry, we won't judge if you end up eating your weight in hummus by the end of this video. The Museum of Islamic Art. The Museum of Islamic Art in Doha is a true masterpiece of architecture and art, located on its own island in the center of the city. As you approach the museum, you'll be struck by the stunning geometric patterns and curves of the building's exterior, which were inspired by the Islamic architectural tradition. Once inside, you'll be transported into a world of intricate and beautiful Islamic art and artifacts, spanning over 14 centuries and 3 continents. From delicate calligraphy to magnificent carpets, pottery, and jewelry, the collection is truly breathtaking. The museum's 5 floors offer a chronological journey through the history of Islamic art, with exhibits showcasing Islamic art from Spain to Southeast Asia. The museum also hosts temporary exhibitions and events, so be sure to check their schedule for their latest offerings. Don't forget to take in the stunning panoramic views of the Doha skyline from the museum's terrace, which is the perfect spot for a photo op. Souq Waqif. If you're a shopaholic like me, you'll love Souq Waqif. It's a traditional market that will take you back in time to the country's past without having to use a time machine. It's an old-fashioned market that's been around for over 100 years. Here, you'll find everything from spices to perfumes to textiles, all in one place. And the best part, you get to haggle with the shopkeepers, just like in the good old days. You can also check out the Falcon Souk, where you'll see these magnificent birds up close and personal. And if all that shopping makes you hungry, don't worry. There are plenty of traditional restaurants and cafes where you can fill up on some delicious local cuisine. Just make sure you save some room for dessert. The Pearl-Qatar. Ahoy there! If you're feeling like royalty, head over to the Pearl-Qatar. This man-made island in Doha is the epitome of luxury. With upscale residential areas, high-end restaurants, and designer boutiques, you'll feel like you're living in a fairy tale. Take a stroll along the beautiful waterfront promenade, where you'll see some of the most stunning marinas in the world. And if you're looking for a bit of an adventure, try out some water sports or take a cruise around the island. Just make sure you don't accidentally drop your tiara in the water. Katara Cultural Village. Calling all culture buffs! If you're looking for a glimpse into Qatar's rich history and traditions, then head over to Katara Cultural Village. This sprawling complex is a celebration of Qatar's heritage and features museums, theaters, galleries, and performance spaces. Take a stroll through the beautifully manicured gardens and admire the stunning architecture that combines traditional Qatari design with modern touches. Catch a performance of traditional music or dance, or attend one of the many cultural festivals that take place throughout the year. And if you're feeling artistic, sign up for a workshop to learn calligraphy, pottery, or embroidery. With so much to see and do, you'll feel like you're stepping back in time while also experiencing the best of contemporary Qatar. And don't forget to snap a selfie with the iconic falcon statue, a symbol of Qatar's national bird and a nod to the country's deep-seated falconry tradition. Aspire Park. Ready to escape the concrete jungle and soak up some greenery? Look no further than Aspire Park. It's the perfect spot to recharge your batteries and enjoy some fresh air. Take a break from the daily grind and explore the park's winding pathways, tranquil ponds, and picturesque fountains. And if you're looking for a bit of adventure, why not try your hand at rock climbing or show off your skills on the playground? And for those who prefer to take it easy, grab a book and a cozy spot under the shade of a tree. Don't forget to snap a selfie with the iconic Aspire Tower, one of Qatar's most iconic landmarks and a beacon of inspiration for athletes around the world. And if you're feeling hungry, there are plenty of food trucks and cafes to choose from. So pack a picnic, grab your friends, and head on over to Aspire Park for a day of fun in the sun. Al Zubarah Fort. Ready to travel back in time? Step into Al Zubarah Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that will transport you to Qatar's rich past. This 18th century fort is located in the city of Al Zubarah and was once a thriving trading hub for pearl merchants. Explore the fortified walls and towers and get a glimpse into the daily life of the soldiers who once called this place home. Don't forget to check out the exhibits that showcase the area's history and archaeology. And for those who are feeling brave, climb up to the top of the fort for stunning views of the surrounding desert landscape. But be warned, it's a bit of a climb, so bring your walking shoes. And for those who are feeling less adventurous, just relax and enjoy the cool breeze in the shade of the fort's walls. Whether you're a history buff or just looking for a fun day trip, Al Zubarah Fort is a must-see attraction in Qatar. And who knows, you might even spot a few ghosts of past soldiers lurking around the fort. Just kidding. Or are we? Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim Al Thani Museum. Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim Al Thani Museum. Ready to explore a treasure trove of art and artifacts? Look no further than Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim Al Thani Museum, a stunning museum located just outside of Doha. This museum houses an impressive collection of over 15,000 objects from around the world, including rare and valuable pieces like vintage cars, Islamic art, and even a piece of the moon. Yes, you heard that right. The museum has a genuine lunar meteorite on display. And for those who love vintage cars, the museum's automobile collection is a must-see. From classic Rolls-Royces to sleek Ferraris, you'll get up close and personal with some of the world's most beautiful and rare cars. But the museum isn't just about flashy objects. It also has exhibits that explore Qatar's history and culture, giving visitors a deeper understanding of this fascinating country. And for those who love a good bargain, don't miss the museum's gift shop, where you can find unique souvenirs and keepsakes to take home. So why not spend a day exploring the treasures of Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim Al Thani Museum? Who knows, you might even get a chance to sit in the driver's seat of a vintage Rolls-Royce. Just be careful not to scratch the paint. Thanks for joining us on our tour of Qatar. We hope you enjoyed discovering the best this country has to offer. From the sandy beaches to the cultural sites, Qatar has something for everyone. And if you're still humming Do Re Mi from our Salzburg video, no worries, we won't judge. Thanks for coming along with us on this adventure, and we'll see you on the next one.